Zidane Daney, Electro Ninja here, and welcome back to Nerd Chat here on Electro Ninja's Lab. And it's our 100th episode talking about Pokemon. Obviously not, but you get the point. I am
Yep,
here with
it's
my
Chip
fellow hosts.
from Walker here.
I'm Jack.
Yeah, we're just kind of losing our minds right now.
We should just change it from Nerd Chat to Pokemon Chat because that's apparently all that we talk about on here.
Seriously.
We go over other things every now and again.
How many of our episodes have been about Pokemon?
Many.
Many, yeah, many.
Too many to count.
Yeah, there's a lot. Holy crap. But I mean, this one it makes sense because Pokemon. I mean, this is big news for Pokemon. The fact that Ash is leaving the anime, like what?
Yeah. That is weird.
Like, oh my gosh, like obviously Ash has been around for years and years on the anime, and this is the end. Just like there's gonna be 11 episodes apparently in 2023, and they're just gonna say, "All right, goodbye," and then we're done. No more Pokemon, or at least no more Pokemon with Ash. Which, I mean, we've kind of been saying for a while that Ash kind of needed to move on because
It was time to grow up.
yeah,
He's been 10 for 30 years.
yeah.
You know, like
You're not wrong. But yeah, like
and I wouldn't even be mad if like he grew up and became something in the universe, you know, like if
yeah,
he
exactly.
grew up and then he was like the mentor person where like yes, the professor was there, but then if you want your starter, you got to go see Ash or something like that, you know, like
Yeah, that would be really cool. Or
part of the journey but not the journey itself, you
Yeah.
know.
yeah, and also from what it sounds like, the more accurately what it looks like, the new main character is Ash's daughter, perhaps? Maybe? Like she kind of looks like a combination of Serena and Ash.
It's true, she does.
Like nobody is going to deny that because she really does look like that, which I mean, fair. I think that was like a good. That's where a good majority, I think, of fans kind of dropped off. Like, sure, people dropped off when Gen 5 happened, but a lot came back for Gen 6, and I think that's mostly because of the relationship between Serena and Ash.
True.
Because like, yeah, the anime was not the best. Or the games were not the best. Sorry, but many people will say like a whole bunch of crap about the anime or about the video games for that generation. But
Which generation is this? I'm sorry.
that was Kalos,
Which is
the one with Greninja.
what number, you doofus?
6.
Okay,
The one with Greninja. So,
gotcha.
like, everyone loves Greninja. Greninja is like one of the top 2 favorite that is like the top Pokemon besides like Pikachu. Um so obviously people liked X and Y, but at the same time a lot of people were like kind of iffy about the actual games. A lot of people had issues with it, which honestly I don't completely understand, but it makes some sense. So, yeah.
That's fair.
So obviously, yeah, we knew that it would probably be a good change, but a lot of people really loved the relationship between Ash and Serena, as they really felt like they actually enjoyed each other. They loved each other, especially at the end when Serena gives Ash a kiss, and then you can just see that he just falls hard for her.
Yeah,
At
that's
that
true.
moment. And it's so sweet. I love it. I can't honestly I can't wait to see what they're gonna do with this, because I would absolutely love to have like Serena and Ash be in there, and cheering on their daughter to continue her as she goes on her journey.
Yes, and wouldn't it be funny if like the last thing she has to do is beat her dad?
Oh my gosh, yes.
Like, because you know,
That'd be
when you go
hilarious.
through, you have to beat the champion. So, like,
That would be hilarious. Oh,
her dad's the champion, finally, after 30 years.
yeah, and he's the champion of the entire world, basically. So,
Yep.
oh boy, I'm intrigued to say the least. I mean, yes, this is gonna be her going through Paldea, but we'll see.
Okay,
Also,
but can you imagine? So she's going through Paldea, right?
yes,
So she's in Paldea, and she's going to school.
yeah.
Can you imagine going to that school probably with Nomi
Oh my gosh.
being Ash's daughter?
Oh my gosh, that would be hilarious.
God, she'd be like a freaking celebrity.
Oh my gosh, that would be hilarious. I can't wait. Plus, like, the other kid looks like he could be Go's son.
Arwen?
I'm sorry? Oh, that's the name of the new kid? Is that...
No. I forget what the new kid's name is.
Okay. But yeah, Go in the, current season of the anime.
Yeah.
So, I absolutely think that it could be his, it could be his kid. People aren't, like, theorizing about him as much as, like, the girl, because, like, clearly she's Ash's daughter. There's so much that is just, like, linking between the two of them. It's just like, yes.
Wasn't she wearing his hat?
Well, no, she has his pin. So basically, the pin that was, or the
right.
mark that's on his original hat, it's current. She has like a pin that has that on it.
Gotcha.
So, needless to say, I'm excited, and yeah, we're showing it on the in the nerd chat video for those of you who are watching it. So obviously, if you know Ash and you know Serena, like, you can you're already probably piecing the pieces together. But yeah, I'm excited, to say the least. And it also looks like she's gonna be using Sprigatito,
Oh yeah.
so that's gonna be fun. I don't know who's gonna be using Quaxley and who's gonna be using Fuecoco, but we'll see. Needless to say, I'm excited. There's not much else for that. But also, with the 11 episodes to say goodbye to Ash, what do you think is... so, there's been a few things that I've seen. Do you guys want me to tell you guys what I've seen?
Yes.
Okay, so, firstly, Butterfree. I shit you not, Butterfree is gonna be in it.
Well, that makes some kind of sense, I guess.
So, and there's also, like, for the picture that they're using to promote it, they have every single Pokemon that Ash has had. So we are going to be seeing every Pokemon that Ash has let go.
Wow.
Yeah. So, let me go ahead and pull up the page for it. So, I don't know, so how much of the anime have you guys seen?
Not a ton, but enough.
Okay.
I've only watched a little bit of the first season and a little bit of Sun and Moon and a little bit of Black and White. That's it.
Okay. So I've seen everything up until Alola. So, I'm currently somewhere in Alola, and I think like the first season is when I gave up, and I'm gonna retry to watch Alola as well as Journeys, because like now that this is actually the end of Ash's journey, I really want to just see the conclusion to his journey, just all of it, because yeah, I haven't seen all of it, so yeah. But yeah, so obviously Ash has a shit ton of Pokemon, But currently his main team, his team that he was using for Journeys is Pikachu, Dragonite, Gengar, Lucario, Farfetch'd, and Dracovish. Which that's hilarious. I'm glad that he got a fossil Pokemon. That it's that one. Obviously he has a Rotom phone, and then at Oak's Lab he has Bulbasaur, Charizard, Kingler, Muck, the 30 Tauros, Snorlax, Heracross, Bayleaf, Quilava, Totodile, Noctowl, Donphan, Swellow, Sceptile, Corphish, Torkoal, Glalie, Staraptor, Torterra, Infernape, Buizel, Gliscor, Gibble, Unpheasant, Oshawott, Pignite, Snivy, Scraggy, Livani, Palpitoad, Boldor, Crocodile, Talonflame, Halucha, and Noivern. So, and then obviously he also has some other Pokemon that are with a few other characters, like with Kukui and Burnett is Rowlet, Lycanroc, Incineroar, and Melmetal. And then also Mr. Mime is at home with his mom. So
Nice.
But then there's like a whole bunch of Pokemon that are just like that are gone, and so I'm expecting to at least see a few of them. So obviously Squirtle and Primeape, because they were in training. That was the whole point. They all I don't know why they didn't come. Well, Squirtle came back but he went back to the Squirtle squad afterwards. Primeape, we have never seen him since he went off to train. So that's gonna be fun to just see Primeape again.
True.
Oh, that would be interesting if Primeape evolves into Annihilape.
Oh yeah.
That would be.
How does Ash react to that?
Oh, that would be interesting. Like, I'm assuming that it would probably happen after Ash gets Primeape back, and basically they team up together, and then Primeape does like one Rage Fist and then evolves or something. I don't know. Something like that would be interesting. But yeah, so then he also had and then obviously we know about Butterfree and Pidgeot or Pidgeot slash Pidgeotto, since it was Pidgeotto all the way through the anime and then evolved at the last second. But it looks like Butterfree and Pidgeot are going to be rejoining Ash, so that's fun. And then Lapras, I have no idea what they're going to do with Lapras, because Lapras like left with his parent. So that's going to be very interesting. I have no idea what they're going to do with that. Obviously Butterfree left to go mate, but he's back. Pidgeot left to protect Pidgeys, which I'm assuming that there's probably going to be a new protector for them that Pidgeot has been training for the past year. The past few years. So, yeah, so Pidgeot is that makes sense. I don't know what Lapras is going to do, but he's older now, so it makes sense if he comes back. And then Greninja, which please bring back Greninja. Everyone would love to see Ash Greninja again. And then obviously Goodra and Naganadel. Those two, I think those are pretty easy to get back, as well as like the apparently Ash also owned like a few of the other Ultra Beasts for like a very short amount of time. So I don't know if those will come back or what, but we'll see. As well as apparently he also owned another Rowlet. So I don't know exactly how that's gonna play out, but we'll see. There's like there's a bunch of things that we'll see. I think that we will probably see Apom at some point, slash Ambipom, because it's with or Dawn. So we'll probably see like all of the different characters again. So I wouldn't be surprised about that. And then I doubt we're gonna see Beedrill, because that was for a friend of his, and that was never gonna that was never gonna be one of his Pokemon. And then as for the Pokemon that he traveled with, probably Rotom Pokedex and Nebby. I have no idea about the Larvitar, because that was never officially his, and it was never meant to be his. But that was something in Johto that...
Right now. Oh.
Huh?
Sorry, my cats are... One is laying on the other's head.
Oh, fun. But, yeah. Needless to say, I'm excited. I think that one thing also that fans have been asking for this for years. I think this is gonna be the time when we actually see Ash's fucking father.
Maybe.
Funny.
Oh my gosh.
Never see him.
Yeah, we've never seen him before. So it would be absolutely hilarious to just be like, "Hi Ash, I'm your father." And then we're just gonna be like, "Who the fuck is this dork?" But yeah, I think it's gonna be very fun, whatever they do, to finish off Ash's story. And I do hope that it is like something where he gets to see all of his friends once again. We get to reconnect with all of the Pokemon that he's either released or he's sent away to train or whatever has happened with them. Maybe like the Pokemon that he's never evolved will finally get to evolve.
Pikachu.
Well, Pikachu's never gonna evolve. Let's be clear. Like we're gonna be watching the new series, and Pikachu is just gonna be there, as like, quite a bit older, and he's just like lazing about around Ash, and it's just gonna be hilarious.
Pikachu with a cane and a walker.
Yes, please.
Raining around the edges, you know.
Oh my gosh, that would be hilarious. Oh my gosh. Also, who do you think is Ash's father? I don't know if you guys have watched any of those theories, but do you think he's been, do you guys have any ideas of who the different, who could be Ash's father?
It's gotta be someone he's met before.
I don't know. I feel like someone that he's met would be kind of weird. But I think the two that make the most sense to me are one, Giovanni, which holy fuck, that would be insane. Or two, the other option is Silver, which I don't think you guys know who Silver is.
I don't.
You don't know who Silver is? Okay. Let's see if I can find a good picture of what he looks. There he is. Okay, so he is a very, very short-lived character. Was only really in the Johto series of the anime, and not even that. But he was basically this random character that shows up in, like I said, one episode of the anime in which Ash is not in there at all. But he's like talking to a friend of Ash's named Richie. I don't know if you guys remember who that character was, but he also had a Pikachu, and he was like pretty important for, I think the first 1 or 2 seasons of the anime. He was kind of a rival, but not really. Yeah, he's the one that Ash lost to in Kanto, I think, because Ash's Charizard refused to fight. I think it was, yeah, it should have been, it was Kanto for sure. But he apparently he went on a little adventure with this older guy, and I put it in the Discord chat. And he's just like this random guy that we meet, and then Richie mentions Ash once, and the guy says, "Oh, Ash," and it's just like this thing out of nowhere. And they never say anything, but I think it would be very interesting, especially since he looks like he could be Ash's father. He has the same hairstyle that Ash has. He has like like he's graying, but he does have the dark hair. Plus, like it could have come from Delia as well. So, and then obviously, Chikorita, the way that his Chikorita sits on his shoulder. So, I don't know. I'm intrigued. I would be very excited to see if he ends up actually being the father, or if perhaps it is somebody else.
Okay, guys, really important question.
Go ahead.
Which starter do I want in Brilliant Diamond?
So which one have you not ever started with?
I've only ever started with Chimchar.
You've only ever started with Chimchar.
Well, that.
My favorite was Piplup.
That's the one that I started with.
He evolves into Empoleon and then or he evolves into what and then Empoleon?
Give me 1 second. I'm playing it right now.
I'm forgetting right now. Yeah, shoot.
Plop.
Prinplup.
Yeah.
Yeah, Prinplup.
And then Turtwig? Is Turtwig any good?
Turtwig evolves into Groudle and then Torterra, which is that was Ash's Pokemon in the anime. So
Okay, I've never played with a grass type, except for the one time that I decided Sprigatito was on my team for a few weeks.
yeah. So I think I don't know.
As I said before, Kate, I like your story. One of the reasons I
Should we just play Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Moe?
Sure. With I'd say with Turtwig and Piplup.
Alright. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe, catch a tiger by his toe. If it hollers, let him go. My mom said to pick her best one, and you are it. Turtwig!
Cool.
Alright.
You're starting with Turtwig. This will be fun. Yeah, Turtwig I think is I don't know if he's the best Pokemon to start off with for for the Sinnoh games, but I think he's close.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is what I was telling you about. Tell them your story.
Well, I'm in public relations.
Do.
You have a tail, Jasper. Oh, Jasper. Oh, Jasper.
But yeah, I don't know. So Joker, you haven't played Dreamlight Valley yet, have you?
No.
You should. It's great.
I plan on getting it when it's a little bit cheaper right now.
And look, if there's anything I can...
Waiting until it's a little bit cheaper, you said?
Kate,
At least like between like $15 and $10. It was
It'll be
for 50.
great in, like, February.
Yeah,
Okay, what?
we're playing the beta, so yeah, you'll be able to get so once it's free, once it's out, then yeah, it'll be free. There's like payments that you can make, but yeah.
just a few.
But yeah, so that
For
yeah, you
Disney-
can absolutely get it once it's free.
Dreamlight Valley.
Yeah.
Right now on the Nintendo store it says that you have to buy it.
No, we know.
Yeah, it's because it's a beta. You're paying to be a beta tester.
Interesting.
Listen. Yeah.
So yeah,
But it will eventually be free.
eventually.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, well then I'll just wait until it's free.
Users saw you as counselor,
That's fair.
Yeah. Fair enough.
but yes. I'd
But
like to
yeah.
I like the free 99
Of course, once
Nice.
you get the that version, you're gonna be like, you're gonna be overwhelmed with the number of
Quests and stuff.
yeah. There's a lot more that you're gonna have to do in that than what we have to do right now. Like currently, what do we have? We have 21 characters total. We're assuming that there's gonna be a lot more because just from the little trailer alone, there's like a good 10, I want to say, characters that have been revealed will be in it. So, Yeah, expect there to be a lot of characters. Like, pretty much every princess will probably be in it. Wreck-It Ralph will be in it. And so on and so forth. There's gonna be a lot of characters. Let me see here. Memories. This is the best option. Eva's definitely, yeah, so Wally characters, specifically Eva is probably gonna be in that.
You know her name is Eve, right?
Huh?
You know her name is Eve.
Yeah, I know, but that's what Wally calls her, so it's fun. I'm having fun. But yeah, so Eve will be in that. So she's there. Wally characters.
Is Mo gonna be in it? God, I hope so.
That would be fun. I feel like if Mo is gonna be in it, he might be just a companion. Speaking of which, you're gonna love this. Moana's pig.
Pua, yeah.
Pua is a companion.
I know, I have him.
It's great. I love that. I'm hoping that Hey Hey is also like a companion in the official full game.
Yes, same.
Or like or pretty much all of the characters. Like, can you imagine Mushu being a companion? Like, I'm assuming Mushu will probably be a an actual character that you can unlock or whatever.
But the cricket.
The cricket, yeah, the cricket might be your companion, and then Mushu will be the character that you unlock. That would be hilarious.
That would be fantastic.
Obviously, Olaf will probably be a character that you'll unlock. Who do you think will be the villain for Frozen, though? Do you think they're gonna put Hans in this?
No, I don't know that they're gonna really put a villain in Frozen, since there really isn't a villain in Frozen 2.
Yeah, there's not really a villain in Frozen 2, but...
And judging by the way Elsa and Kristoff are dressed, they're from Frozen 2.
Fair. But also, like, Hans is alive. Like, we know he's alive. So he could come back. I don't know. I think that would be interesting. Also, another thing that kind of has been bugging me about it, who was it?
Right.
So Stitch. So, I don't know if you know this, but canonically, not, I'm not saying that that's what people know, but canonically, Stitch leaves Hawaii and goes to Japan.
What do you mean? What are you doing?
So, and Lilo is like way older, and Stitch has a new friend that he met in Hawaii, or not Hawaii, in Japan. That is the canon way that the story has gone. So, my question for you: do you think that Lilo is going to be an adult, an adult in this game, or two, the Japanese character is going to be in this?
No, it's just gonna be Lilo.
Just young Lilo.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Like, very few people are even aware of the anime, but it is the canonical way that the story goes. That Stitch leaves Hawaii, goes to Japan, has a new friend, eventually does see Lilo again, but she's like an adult now. So, and has her own kid, who looks like Lilo, by the way, looks like completely like Lilo. So, I don't know. Look up when you have the chance. I think that you should absolutely look up the anime. I have no idea if it's available anywhere. But it would be absolutely hilarious if they actually decide to do that. But we'll see.
I mean,
You're so aggressive with your bathing, Jasper. Damn.
Yeah, I don't know.
Sorry, I'm distracted.
Yeah, so am I. Now, I'm just now curious about the like. There's not much about this anime, because there really were. I think it was mostly in Japan, so it didn't really have too much of. It didn't have too much press over here in America. But yeah, there's like a new character. There's the new character named Yuna, I guess is her name. So she's basically the replacement Lilo, and then pretty much all of the non-human characters are in it. So needless to say, it's interesting. I need to watch it at some point. Apparently, it came out in 2008. So, yeah. I don't know. I need to look it up. I'm hoping that it's on Disney Plus, but I highly doubt it because.
I doubt it. Unless you have a Japanese IPN or whatever.
Yeah.
I think you're going to be very impressed.
So I don't know. We'll see. I'll see if I can find it at some point because it's hilarious. Oh, who else would be a really interesting character to see? I'm wondering if they're going to put any more Sword in the Stone characters, because obviously we have Merlin, but Merlin's like the most well known of the Sword in the Stone characters. Like Arthur is not well known. But that's
except for the fact that he's King Arthur.
yeah, but like Merlin is like in a lot of other content, but Arthur is in nothing. Like Merlin is in like the House of Mouse and other Disney properties that have multiple characters.
That's true.
He's in Kingdom Hearts. He's in all of these other things. He's literally in every single Kingdom Hearts, by the way, so that's fun. So I don't know. I think it would be really interesting to see it, but I kind of doubt that they would do it. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
But yeah, like the only other character that they could do is Arthur. So because I don't even think there are any I've never watched Sword in the Stone. I need to watch it at some point. But yeah, I don't know. It's weird. Obviously Eva will be in the Wally group. I don't know if anyone else will be. Lilo better be in Lilo and Stitch, and I want there to be some of the Jumba and Pleakley, I think, should absolutely be in there, as well as Gantu and 625. I don't know how exactly they're gonna handle all of that, but there's so many characters from Lilo and Stitch that I would love to see in there. I don't really care too much about Hamsterville, but I would still love to see him.
Fair.
I highly doubt that they're gonna do all 626 other experiments besides Stitch. So including Leroy and and 627. Holy crap, there are 628. There's 628 different experiments. I don't know if they're gonna do all of them. I would love to see them do all of them, but I highly, highly doubt it. The most I expect to see is maybe Sparky, because Sparky was actually in like a main movie, as well as maybe Leroy. So I don't know.
We freaking better see Leroy.
That would be great. I'm assuming that it would if they did that, it would probably be DLC though. I don't expect them to do it right away, just because of the fact that there's like they're gonna be adding so many characters already in the main release. Like that's also a thing to be just concerned about. We need more space on the map. Like, holy crap. My plaza is filled, not to mention, like, all of the other locations. The world just needs to get bigger because already I'm having difficulty moving around. Can you imagine once all of the characters are in?
Oh my gosh, no joke.
Like, we already... the only things that I think that we have every single character that's gonna be in it is maybe Moana and Ratatouille.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Like, I don't... and also, I guess, Sword in the Stone, because I don't think we're gonna have Arthur. But like Little Mermaid, I expect us to have some of the other characters. I don't know who exactly, but there's probably gonna be someone. Frozen, we know there's gonna be characters. Tangled, we know. Mickey and Friends, there's probably gonna be more characters. Toy Story, probably. That's a bit up in the air right now, but I would say that more than likely we will see some more Toy Story characters. And then for the things that we haven't even gotten any characters yet for, let me see here. So obviously WALL-E, Moana, Ratatouille, Beauty and the Beast. We're absolutely gonna see Belle. We're absolutely gonna see Beast. I'm not certain about. I would love to see Cogsworth and Lumiere. But I'm not 100% certain about them. As well as
Pretty
Mrs.
sure Cogsworth actor has passed away.
True, he has, but they don't. They use scenes from the movies, so, and they could also do a sound alike. So, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe Mrs. Potts. I don't know.
Jim Hanks plays Woody.
Huh? What'd you say?
Kind of like how Jim Hanks plays Woody.
Yeah. So different things like that. Like there's obviously lots of characters that do certain things like that. Wreck-It Ralph, we haven't gotten those characters yet, so that's gonna be fun. The Cinderella characters, I have no idea what they're gonna do with that, but that's kind of terrifying. Like, what are they gonna have, like the mice? Like I would love Jacques to be a character, but I kind of doubt that he will.
I feel like they'll be like Cinderella's companions, you know?
Yeah, that would make sense. Like maybe like Jacques is like hanging out on Cinderella's shoulder or something, or
yeah, or like Gus and Jacques and them are like in her house or something.
Yeah, that would make sense. But they're not like fully fledged characters. I don't know. We'll see. And then obviously like I think the prince will be in there. The obviously the fairy godmother will be in there. I highly doubt actually that the evil stepmother will be in there, or the stepsisters.
That's probably.
Actually, you know what I would love? I would love actually to have the stepsisters be in there, because one of the stepsisters has like this cute moment in one of the later movies where she actually finds true love, and I would love for that to be an actual plot point in the actual thing, and then she actually turns to be a good guy.
I have no forgiveness for abusers.
Well, she's I think even in the original show, she was the one that was less abusive, but
Fair.
I don't know. We'll have to see if they do that. Obviously, Lion King, we're going to be getting a whole bunch more characters. Little Mermaid, probably. Frozen, we're definitely getting at least Olaf. Tangled, we're getting characters. Monsters Inc., we are absolutely getting Sully and Mike. I think that's actually been confirmed already.
Oh my gosh, that's exciting.
I don't know about any other characters. I'm hoping Boo is going to be in there, but I'm not sure.
That would be nice.
I'm not certain if they're going to do like older Boo, because they're apparently they were planning to at some point make an actual thing with her being in there, or I think they might be doing something with the TV show that they're doing currently, where she's actually going to show up a little bit older. I don't know. I have to watch the TV show at some point, because that actually, I think either the first season ends, or whatever they've got, I think ends right at the point where Sully goes and finds Boo. So I don't know. We'll see. But I think that they should do something with that. I'm not sure though. Oh, Daisy needs to be needs to show up for the Mickey and Friends group, as well as Max. Can we please get Max in?
Yes.
Sorry, Joker is just like, I have no idea what's going on here. Joker, you still there?
I'm still here.
Sorry, we're just like completely well, I'm rambling about like all of the different characters I would love to see. And that's
This is the first time we've ever intended to talk about Pokemon and not.
right. Well, I mean, we talked a good amount. There's not really like a whole bunch to talk about anymore beyond the new information and stuff. Like we already talked about all that, so I don't know
Sure.
if they're probably gonna do more, but we'll probably see more eventually, and we'll probably talk more about it. So Jack, you haven't seen Willow though, right?
Correct.
Okay, so we at some point we need to do a sit down and first watch the actual movie. I'm thinking we might be able to do that tomorrow, but I'm not sure.
Original movie.
Yeah,
Such a
the
great
original
film.
movie. Like on, I have the disc, but we could
It's
probably
also
also
on
watch.
Disney Plus.
It's also on Disney Plus. Yeah, so we could literally just sync it up together and watch it as a group. Like obviously, Joker, you're going home tomorrow.
Yep.
So maybe we can wait until Sunday to actually do that, but we'll see. Or not Sunday, Monday, and then we could all watch it together. Unless Jack, are you working Monday?
I mean, yeah, I work every day.
What are you okay? So you're working in the morning then. Okay, so never mind. So yeah, we'd have to do it Sunday. Would probably be the best option then. Because obviously I've got plans later in the day, and that's when you get home. So
Correct. Yeah.
so yeah, we'll maybe we'll watch Willow Sunday morning, which will be tomorrow for us. Obviously, this is probably releasing that on Sunday. So if you're watching this, we're watching Willow, the original movie. So that'll be fun.
The TV show is so good.
Right? My dad
Yeah,
my
they
dad's
did a
kind of
really-
iffy about it, but I like it. I love
Actually
it.
did a really good job of it on it.
Yeah, they really did. I'm so excited to see exactly what they're like, all the things that they're gonna do with it. It's gonna be fun. But yeah. Just I love Willow. Willow is honestly one of the best movies ever. I think I kind of gave you crap for it a while ago, but yeah, you'll enjoy it. Trust me, it'll be fun. We'll watch it tomorrow because we have time. And then I think we're doing Strahd tomorrow. I could be wrong. We
Yeah.
might be doing Wild Craze. I don't know. We'll figure it out what we're doing tomorrow for D&D. That'll be up. That'll me and Jay will talk about that later today, or probably tomorrow morning. So, yeah. Anyways,
Donating 10% of last year's.
so
You know we're still.
yeah, we should talk more about Dreamlight Valley.
Oh, I think we should end it here.
You want to end it here, but there's more characters. Like,
Okay,
can
well,
we-
you and Jack can talk about it.
What's something that you're really excited about, Joker?
There's nothing.
Nothing you're excited about?
No, Joker lives a boring life. He does not excite. If he gets too excited, his heart will explode.
You poor thing.
Yes, I live a boring life.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. But speaking of which, how's everyone doing on their on the book exchange readings?
I have not even started.
Bruh.
Dude, I've been doing finals and packing for the last week.
Okay.
That's fair.
That is fair.
I have read about a quarter of Spy Family.
Okay. So, I guess I'm the. That's funny. I'm the furthest. I finished the Institute, which we'll talk. Obviously, we'll talk about my thoughts on. We'll talk about all of our thoughts about the different books when we actually do the official video about it. But yeah, that was interesting to say the least. And then I'm currently listening through the An Ember in the Ashes.
He sent me too.
Yeah. So we both Joker sent us the same book. So we'll be able to talk about about it, and we'll all have read it, so we'll know what we're talking about. I think that's gonna be like the only book that all of us have read. No wait, correction. Joker's also read Spy Family, so never mind.
And Skandar.
Wait, who sent him? Who sent Skandar?
No, but he will have read Skandar.
Well, he's already read Skandar.
Right, so we have all read Skandar.
Yeah, but like I'm specifically talking about like the books that for the book exchange.
Oh, yeah.
So like we've all read by that time we will have all have read Spy Family, and we all will have read
Do this.
An Ember in the Ashes. So
And the book that Hannah sent me,
And Rocky.
what's the book that
Jack sent me.
what book did you send him again?
Many Waters.
I haven't read Many Waters.
You know, don't worry.
So yeah,
Oh,
Jack sent me the Institute.
Just pay me back.
So yeah. Well, so yeah, we haven't so pretty much only two of the books that we did for this exchange have we all we have all read by the end of this.
Yep.
So that'll be fun. But we'll obviously we'll talk about all of them. But I have to say I love the fact that me sending you some manga has gotten Jack into into manga. That's hilarious.
Now I have a fat stack of it on my desk, and it's a lot.
So what do you have? Someone let you borrow Dragon Ball. You said, right?
Yes. So yeah, Zippy let me borrow Dragon Ball, which is I have 1 through 5 there, and then I have let's see, 1 through 5 of Dragon Ball. The manga volume 1, part 1. If there aren't any books, I'll just have to make some, as I'm into a bookworm. Spy Family volume 1. And Witch Hat Atelier volume 1.
Okay. And then you also have like the light novel of Ascendance, I think.
Somewhere, yeah.
Yeah. Like obviously that's a novel. So it's not manga, but it's whatever. But it's still within the jurisdiction. So
Really?
yeah.
And then in my Amazon cart, I have the Cells at Work.
Fun. So you're gonna be getting Cells at Work. That'll be fun to hear you talk about, because I think Joker, you haven't even seen the anime, right?
of what?
Cells at Work.
Waiting to try.
Joker.
I have not.
Okay. So, I've seen some of the anime of Cells at Work. I haven't finished it. I don't know if I'm gonna finish it. So Jack is gonna be the only one of us who will have read Cells at Work. Like,
Nah.
like I'm that's funny to me that I'm the one who has like all of the manga and all of the anime. And Jack is gonna be actually reading a series that I have yet to read.
Haha.
That is just hilarious. I'm excited to see how that's gonna play out.
It thoroughly excites me.
Obviously I'll be able to talk to you about like the first little bit, because it obviously I've seen the anime, but I just think that's funny. That's really funny. So are you doing the black, or are you doing normal?
Normal.
Okay. So yeah. So yeah, black is the only difference between those. Just so you're aware, black is specifically a body that is failing.
Yeah, black is a body in crisis. I want that one too, just not at this minute.
Yeah, fair. I haven't even read or watched Black, so that one I have absolutely no idea on. And I've only watched like a few episodes of the normal Cells at Work. So yeah, needless to say, it's gonna be very interesting to hear your thoughts on a manga that I have yet to read. Especially since I kind of doubt that I'm gonna get that I'm ever gonna get it, because I obviously have a lot of manga. I was gonna show an image. Oh wait, that's the reason. If it were, I guess it's not gonna work because I think I have OBS. I think OBS is currently using my camera, so I can't show you guys. But obviously, I have a lot of manga. I have hundreds of volumes, so it's gonna and for reference, just a reminder, I have a manga for every single letter of the alphabet right now, at least one. Most have multiple. I think the only one right now that I only have one series for is X, and that's X Gender. Everything else I have at least two of.
Embarrassing.
I think. I could be very wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure that's the case.
Bad divorce?
F, G, H, I, J, K.
What do you mean, a lot? He made me give
Oh,
Gina's
correction. I also don't have multiple O's, P's, or Q's. But everything else...
Is your Q's quintessential quintuplets?
Yes, my Q is quintessential quintuplets.
That's such a... I can't wait to read that one. I'm so excited.
Oh, you read, like, the synopsis, correct?
Yeah.
That's just...
I think it's going to be hilarious.
Yeah.
I know it's not your bag, but it seems like mine.
Yeah, it is a harem anime, or manga, but it's a wholesome one, as people say.
I was gonna say, it seems hilarious to me.
Yeah, but it's wholesome because, like, it's not, like... Let's be honest, a lot of harem anime are kind of, gross, but, you know that at the very beginning of Quintessential Quintuplets that he's going to marry one of them. So, you don't necessarily know who it is, but you know that it's going to be one of them. So obviously, you know that it's going to end like a happily ever after, and it's not going to end up being a harem forever. Unlike a lot of other harem anime, and anime that don't technically classify as anime, or harem, I should say, but really are. Cough, cough, Sword Art Online. Cough, cough. Oh my gosh. You guys haven't seen Sword Art Online, right?
Correct.
I've
Okay.
watched the first 2 seasons,
Yeah.
and that's it.
Honestly, don't go beyond that. It's there are so many issues with it. It's funny when your anime is so bad that your spin-off is just good and it's 1,000, maybe even 1,000,000,000 times better than your original series, that's bad.
Oof.
Yeah, there's a spin-off for Sword Art Online called Gun Gale Online, or Sword Art Online Alternative Gun Gale Online. That's what it is. And it's about a completely different character that just happens to be in one of the video games that he goes to. And that is 1,000 times better than Sword Art Online. Like, it's insane. Like, it's really interesting because like the main character is struggling with thoughts of the fact that she feels too tall, so she plays as a tiny character in Gun Gal Online. It's absolutely hilarious. I absolutely do recommend playing it at some point or watching it at some point. But Sword Art Online, just ignore it. It doesn't exist. It just happened to spawn off a series that's actually kind of cute. So, yeah. And then obviously we could go on and on about like all of our different suggestions for manga that you should read. Especially me because oh boy, I have so many. Including Red Hood Hunter's Guild Red Hood, which
Okay, I just figured out what I'm really excited for.
Hunter's
wanna
Guild
go
Red
see.
Hood.
Oh, Avatar: The Way of Water.
Oh.
Yes! I want to go so bad!
I want to go see it. I am so excited.
And then there's me who wants to go see a freaking Christmas movie. That's basically Die Hard.
Get out of here.
Huh?
I said get out of here.
No.
Yes. We're done.
But it's called
Can't be
Violent
friends no
Night.
more.
It's called Violent Night, and it's basically
No.
about Santa pulling a Die Hard.
Zephyr, I'm done. I'm out.
Hey,
I'm sorry.
Jack and I are going to go see Ways of Water now. Goodbye. We're done.
You can go see whatever nonsense you want to go see. We're gonna go see Way of Water.
This
I
no
want to
chat's
see-
over. Goodbye.
I want to see all the little baby avatars! The baby Navi!
Honestly, like, it looks fine.
If
But-
you go insulting any of the Avatar franchise right now, you and I are gonna have legitimate words.
I just... It's
Don't-
just there. It's not...
Don't,
It's,
don't
it's
watch
not
your
as
whore
interesting
mouth,
to me
Zephyr
as
Isaac
other things.
Kaholsky.
I'm just not as interested.
You
That's
watch your
all it
whore
is.
mouth.
I'm not insulting it. I understand that people love it. I just think it's there. It's not something that I'm as intrigued with.
Okay. Stop there. Stop while you're ahead.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
just
we're
have
done
to
with this
defend
nerd chat.
myself really quick before I before you kill me.
Hope we're ending this
It
nerd
is your
chat
fault.
now.
You
Yeah.
might want to edit that out.
Huh?
I did use your full name. You might want to edit that out.
I don't care. I don't think anyone they might have heard it because I barely heard it. But also like it's not hard to find out what my full name is. Like my middle name is still kind of hidden, but like
You gotta
literally it's on my book, which you can buy by going to the link in the description below. And you can read
Oh my
and stick-
god! You're such an asshole.
I know you're not talking to me, but that's funny as fuck.
That's correct. But still, it qualifies both ways.
It still applies both ways because I'm like just as we're talking about the fact that you used my full name, I'm just like going off about my book.
I'm like, nobody cares.
Yeah,
That's
actually,
not true. I care. I just,
I'm just
Not that-
kidding.
yeah, but it's kind of accurate because like nobody has read it,
yeah.
so which is part of the reason why I'm going to be remaking it. So anyone who buys it is gonna have like a very rare version of the book because once I've actually finished, I'm considering either stopping the book from being printed anymore, or I will I'll stop it and change what it looks like, so it will be like saying first version or first edition
Mm.
on the cover. Well, so if you get like the actual original copy, like it's gonna be so rare. I don't know. We'll see exactly what happens. It may stay up there forever, but the version that people are actually going to be flocking to is going to be the one where Jack is actually gonna be a guy
Hey.
instead of being a girl in there because you hadn't come out yet publicly.
Yes, 'twas an egg.
And
Since
also Embrera is going to actually is one gonna be a guy, but two is actually gonna live at the end. Because at the end of the first of the original version they die.
Yeah, I remember.
So yeah, needless to say, gonna be very, very interesting. But anyways, I think that is probably a good spot to end it. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. We will see you guys in the next
You have
one.
to be on cocaine to enjoy this video.
Huh?
You'd have to be on cocaine to enjoy this video.
I agree.
Hey, we enjoyed it and we made it, and none of us are on drugs except for maybe Jack.
Jack is for sure on drugs.
Definitely on
Anyways,
drugs.
with that being said, don't do drugs, kids, and we will see you guys next time. But on.
Bye.